It's Yasmin's birthday today. She keeps telling me her age, which is a whole year less than what it actually is.
It's a mystery.
Yeah, it's not a mystery to me. You can tell me all you like. I don't know how old you are.
Someone's miscounted.
Yeah, right. Hey guys, it's Geoff, and today it's Taco Tuesday. And the focus of today's episode is going to be on making your own flour tortilla, which if you buy the ones from the supermarket, they are... Stops.
No, but it's Monday.
Yeah, but it's going to be Tuesday by the time the video goes on.
Oh, I see.
Peanut.
Oh, I see. I'm on board.
Where was I? If you buy them from the supermarket and you get those ones with all the preservative numbers in them, these are far better. I didn't invent this recipe. I didn't invent flour tortilla, but I'm just going to show you how easy they are. We're going to make seafood tacos, a bit of prawn, and a little bit of John Dory fillet that I picked up from the fishmonger today. So it's going to be great. Let's go. I've got to appeal to, well actually it's a French word, so it is filet, really, isn't it? But in Australia, for some stupid reason, we put the T on the end of it, which is just dumb. But anyway, I feel like I'm perspiring.
Yeah, you're best.
Am I a bit shiny?
Oh no, you're going to touch the flour now, it's a bit fucking repulsive, really.
Okay, so let's kick off with the tortillas. So I have 2.5 cups of plain all-purpose or baking flour here. And to that, I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt, which looks like that. Thank you very much. 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Baking powder, not baking soda, baking powder. So put those in there. That's approximately 1/2, that'll do. Close enough. 3 tablespoons of vegetable shortening or lard or vegetable oil. Where's a tablespoon? This one. I'm using sunflower, but close enough. It works better if you've got lard, but if I bought lard, I think Yasmin would punch me in the face.
No.
So we're going to go with veg oil, or sunflower in this case, but it works just as well. You choose. 3 tablespoons of that. Look at me measuring shit. What is going on there? Unbelievable. And what you want to do here now is get your fingers in and work it till it looks kind of like a cornmeal sort of consistency, flaky and delicious. So let's dive in. So you just want to do this. It'll take you a good 3-4 minutes. Get it nice and even and just blend it in with your fingers. Thusly.
You look exceptionally hairy. Must be the light.
You look exceptionally hairy.
Didn't sound at all.
Should I go and have a... You do sound like that. Your voice is quite whiny and annoying. Which probably there are people going... I had a comment on a video the other day. Oh my God, stop talking. And I'm like, dude...
That's fair.
Do you want me to do a silent video, you peanut?
It'd be easier. Geoff, don't swear like that. That's,
well,
you know.
Yeah. And then I had another comment. I mean, we do this as a hobby. This is just a bit of fun, right?
It's your hobby, not mine.
Okay, so YouTube pays us a little bit, but it's not a heck of a lot. It buys me a coffee every now and again. And this peanut goes, why, for goodness sake, why do I have to convert it from Celsius into Fahrenheit? And I'm like, dude, I'm not sure whether you've realised or not, or taken a look outside of your 4 walls, but your country is pretty much the only one using Fahrenheit. So, you know, Dr. Google's your friend, and most of the time, to be fair. I do. And guess what? For the peanut that decided to complain about me talking, I'm talking. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right, so it's been a little bit, and because I can multitask and talk shit at the same time, we've gotten this to a powdery
Cornmeal, apparently.
cornmeal. Yeah, well, you know, whatever you want to call it. Okay, and to that, 3/4 of a cup of warmish water. Warmish, that's good. Yep. And I'm going to pour. I've got a whole cup here, but I'm going to pour most of that in, and we'll work it and see how we go. Depending on your flour, sometimes you need a little bit more or less. So we'll see. So you just want to work that in, and it's a bit of a sticky mess, but you'll be fine. Just use your hands and. What the?
Excuse me.
What the hell was that?
Sorry.
Do you need some Zyrtec though?
I am human.
Human. Hashtag Captain Sneeze-a-lot. So work that in. Work. All right, until that starts to come together as a nice dough. So just knead it until it's nice and smooth. And then we're gonna set that aside to rest for a little bit. Until you end up with a nice smooth dough ball, just like that. So we wanna let that rest because it gets all, you know, kind of tight and hard to roll out. So we're going to let that rest for about half an hour, just loosely covered up in a towel, and we'll be back for the next bit. So we rest this, so we rested this for about 15 minutes. 15 to 30 minutes is fine, just until the dough relaxes is all you really need to do. And what we want to do now is roll that out when it stops sliding around on the bench on me. And we're going to portion it out. Decided I best weigh them out to give you a bit more of an idea. So mine are all about 30 grams. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've done 12. Obviously, if you want more, if you want more tortillas or you want them bigger or whatever, you can do them smaller or larger. So I've done 12. Okay, so all you need to do for the moment is just ball these up into little balls. We're going to let them rest after that for another 5 minutes, and then we're going to roll them out. And then we can grill them and eat. It's going to be amazing. So what you need to do is just now roll these out. So I've already gotten started on them. They'll naturally roll out to a nice thickness. As I said, I've done mine at 30 grams per little tortilla ball, and they, you know, you can kind of see the thickness you're looking for here. Quite thin. And then before we put them on the grill, we'll do them. Give them a little bit more of a stretch, because you'll find, depending on how patient you are, and I'm not very patient, by the way. I've let these rest literally 5 minutes and I'm trying to roll them out. You'll find that they get a little bit tight and hard to roll up. And if they are a bit tight and hard to roll up, you just need to roll out. You just need to give them a little rest and they'll relax a little bit for you. So I'll do one more. Dust a bit of flour. And by the way, it's just Yaz and I today because the kids are not here, which is amazing. So I'm only going to make 4, and I'm going to put the rest in the refrigerator, and they'll last a little bit in the fridge. You just need to keep them obviously nice and covered, and then let them come up to room temperature before you roll them out and then grill them. So that's it, little lovely street-sized tacos, and we're gonna grill these up and put some nice filling in here, and it's gonna be wicked. So let's get on that. So we've got a nice fillet of fish here, some prawns. Now, any white flattish fish will do. Something that's going to cook nicely and flake apart. With the prawns, we're just going to skewer them up to make them easier. We're going to char these on the coals, which is going to be fantastic. So I'll just thread these on. You've seen us do this before. Brilliant. Celebrate good times, come on. So as far as seasoning these go, a little bit of olive oil just to make it stick. Now you can season them with whatever you like, up to you. Salt, pepper, you can put a bit of chili, you can do whatever you like with seafood. I really dig Lane's sweet heat. It's a little bit sweet, a little bit salty, a little bit spicy. Ooh, a little bit of prawn action there, get that to the side. This guy here, I love it on prawn. I'm going to put it on both. There's so much flavour going on in these, it's just going to be epic. So a nice dusting over the top here. Amazing. Bit on the fish. Excellent. And that'll do it. Kamado Joe, we'll show you how I've got that set up. I've got a grill grate down low to grill off some corn, that guy right there. Also these lovely prawns I'm going to grill over the coals. The fish I'm going to do on the flat plate. So flat plate up high, grill down low. Kamado Joe, divide and conquer, just speaking for itself right there. Around about 500 degrees Fahrenheit. See, I did what I did there. Today the Celsius guys can convert it because I can't remember what it is. Couple minutes aside for the fish, not long. Depends how big your fish is, of course. 90 seconds to a minute aside. 90 seconds to a minute? A minute to 90 seconds aside for the prawns. Again, depends how big you get them. And then we're going to be good to put this stuff together, and it's going to be epic. And I'm really looking forward to it because I'm starving.
Me too.
Yes, that's it. So what we want to do is chop the prawns up a little bit. I don't like to have them whole because you kind of bite and then all the filling comes out all at once. So not much, but just kind of give them a very rough kind of chop. So we've got 4 tortillas. Let's put these together. Put these out like that. All right, so a little bit of our Chipotle mayo. We'll put those over each one. A little bit like so. Beautiful. Slaw that we made, and you would have seen when we were doing it, we used the broccoli stem as the green, which don't throw those away. It's tastes great and uses up everything. So a little bit of that on each one. Flatten that out a little bit so we can put a filling as
Looks so good.
I reckon. We'll go two with some prawn and 2 with some fish, I think. What do you think?
Looks good.
Come back to that.
I'll take care of that for you.
I thought you might. Now we've chopped the fish up into just chunks. You can just tear it apart or chop it up or what have you. Again, you know, easier to eat if it's in pieces rather than, you know, it looks better. Oh, man overboard. You know, it looks better in you know, larger strips or pieces or whatever. But for me, it's the beauty of the practicality thing, I suppose. And I kind of like it to eat well.
You're practical.
More than anything. I've got some charred corn here. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of that over. Nice work. Some jalapenos.
Leave the fish one without jalapeno.
Leave one without?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, madam.
Thank you.
Got a little drizzle over.
So good.
So good, dude. So good. Why am I speaking in American accent? There we go. Bit of curry, or what do the Americans call it? Cilantro for my
Not on the last one.
American friends. Okay, we'll leave one out. Just for you, yes?
That's for the child.
Just for you. Lovely squeeze of lime over the top. Make sure you get the shot, Yazzo. Get the shot.
You get the shot, that's your thing. I will consume.
Beautiful. Do this, shall we?
Let's.
I'm going to dive into a prawn one first, I reckon, Yazzo.
Okay.
So give that a bit of a go.
Just don't eat it over the other ones where the slop goes onto the other ones that I'm going to eat, please. Could you get a plate, maybe? There's one over there.
All right, I'll get a plate.
Thank you.
Goodness me. The complaining is endless. Cheers.
See?
Yeah, but that's so good, right?
So good.
Goodness me. I'm not going to have a bite of the fish one too because I'm going to eat it off camera because I know how good they are. This is leaking everywhere on me, but this is so good. Give it a go. The tortillas are dead easy. Make sure you keep them covered up while you're waiting to eat them because they can dry out if you let them, obviously, although they will stay nice and fresh and soft for a while, but it's nice to eat them warm. These are not as warm as I'd like them because in the process of filming, shit happens, right? So, but these are, I mean, they're cracker. It's beautiful. You can see here, I'm just going to wreck this one, but you can see here it tears nice and softly. They're beautifully tender. Just delicious. Cheers, guys. Sorry for taking so long to do a video. Again, it's Yaz's fault. It's always Yaz's fault. Oh, I forgot one more thing. That's one part. Mandatory when you have tacos, you have to have tequila, right? Cheers. We'll see you on the next one.